I wonder what comes to mind when people think of the city of Chicago. Is it the downtown area, Navy Pier, Wrigley Field, summer festivals and other traditions, or maybe concerts at the United Center? These are things about the city that everyone loves and knows of, and so much more. But are there thoughts about all the homeless people living on Lower Racker Drive and the city's poverty-stricken South Side littered with abandoned buildings and the West Side where the violence seems never ending? These are sides of the city that no one wishes to see, yet they are home for so many. Small wars take place all around, but see, there is a neutral ground where white privilege walk around with their heads high up in the clouds, away from the loud noises of gunfire and mothers crying out in pain because another son has been slain while playing at the neighborhood park. And those privileged could care less about these boys, so long as the pain and tragedy never comes a knocking at their doors. None of them knows what it feels like to walk down blood-stained streets where the ringing of sirens and gunfires finally dies out so you can fall asleep. When children grow up with mindsets like this, they live life recklessly with no regrets, and each generation is far worse than the last. It went from Chi-Town to Chirac way too fast, and that movie by the way let a lot of people down because we felt like our pain would finally have a sound like Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood did for LA. But these days people run to fiction to keep the truth at bay, and murder after murder, CPD want to come around asking questions, but what are people to do when they are afraid of them too? It used to take just one wrong move, but currently we are being shot down regardless of what we do. Know your rights, they pick up fights and say you are resisting, but comply, but don't you reach for nothing. Another victim whom they thought had a gun or something. And please don't show any signs of aggression. It writes the ticket to take your life, unless, of course, you just happen to be white. With each passing year, the Windy City gets more expensive to dwell in due to lawsuits and political corruption. And amongst all that, the hood is forgotten. I love my city. I really do. It has been time for a change. So we do. ATM. God bless.